Hello, my fellow dog culture reviewers. Today, let's look at dog culture and politics. Let's look at some modern politics. Let's look at some politics from a long time ago, and let's use dog culture to compare the two, and maybe we can see what's going on with all this stuff. Now, first off, you guys got some homework. It's going to be this right here, the best documentary, Hitler's Creatures, the Nazis' Obsession with the Animal Kingdom. So hopefully you can read that and watch it before you get into this with me, because I'm not going to watch all of it with you right now. But it's a cool documentary. It's very interesting. So I hope you guys at least watch that. If you don't watch my video, then you'll still get some excellent history and documentary fun times. Okay, so now Hitler was obsessed with the animal kingdom. Okay, he used this whole thing about I'm an animal lover, so I'm a good guy. We have the closed captions on, and in the start of this video, we shall treat animals better than Jews. So right off, they put animals, which was basically dogs, in a higher status than other humans. Does that sound like modern dog culture at all? Humans are better. Nope. Dogs are better than kids. Dogs are better than humans. I'm a dog person. If you don't like my dog, you're a piece of shit. If my dog doesn't like you, you're a piece of shit. All these little memes and stuff that people post up, it's very much like the Nazi propaganda. So here's one of these stupid memes that the dog culture people put up all the time. I'm suspicious of people who don't like dogs, but I trust a dog when it doesn't like a person. Yeah, all of those Jewish prisoners in Auschwitz that had a dog attack them and chew out their genitals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't agree with this. And also, Bill Murray did not actually say these exact words. So, if you're posting this meme up, you're just part of the propaganda machine of the bullshit dog culture. And you need to stop and do some research and get some help. You know what? Get some fucking help. And speaking of propaganda memes of the day, this meme right here that people post up utilizing this celebrity, yeah, get some help. You're a dog person. Everything that dogs have today is provided to them by humans. So if you're a dog person, whoop-de-doo for you. You know what? You're doing the same thing that Nazi propaganda did. You're dehumanizing your fellow humans and elevating dogs to try to make yourself look good. And like I said before, get some frickin' help. Nothing against you. You're an idiot. You're stupid. But you're an idiot and you're stupid because you're falling for this bullshit propaganda. Quit propagating propaganda. Get a fucking life. Go support your fellow humans. Please. And I made my own little meme. So you want to be all about, thinking that this Thor actor is a great guy? Well, I made a meme just for you. I'm a dog person with no faith in humanity. That's what that guy says. Look at the guy's face. Are you sure about that? Humans created your wealth, pay your wages, make your clothes, film your movies, cut your hair, make your food, make the costumes, the makeup, the movie sets, the security, the motel rooms, driving to the events. Humans worship us on social media. Maybe you're just an ungrateful, self-centered prick that is too lazy to show your gratitude to your fellow humans. Therefore, you created your own problem. Yup, that is a much more accurate meme than that other one with that same actor. So, look at that. I created my own meme. This one is a million times more accurate than your stupid anti-human promoting dogs as gods meme. Okay, back to the main topic about how Hitler presented himself as a dog lover in order to win over a whole country. Meanwhile, he was torturing humans. So, why did Hitler go to such lengths to protect animals? One reason stands out: propaganda. It made himself look good.
The Nazis quickly saw the interest in becoming friends of animals.
Treating animals gently reflects on the character of people. So this is a very important propaganda tool, making Nazi leaders.
Yup, a propaganda tool. Oh, he loved to promote himself as the precious pupper lover, the precious buddy of all the puppies. Well, look at this.
The law says kosher butchering is illegal. Period. This is one of the many little laws that pushed Jews outside of civil society.
See, he used the love of animals, or dogs, to push Jews out of society. So, this is kind of like the people that don't want dogs in their life. If you don't love dogs, you're pushed out of society. You don't want a barking dog, you don't want dog shit everywhere. You just better go home and shut your mouth. That's the way people that don't want dogs are treated in modern society. That's the same way Hitler treated Jews.
And banning this is one of the first steps in a long road that then actually ends in Auschwitz.
The same law that protected animals from all evils carried with it the mark of Nazism.
Yep, so Hitler was happy to rip people's flesh from their bones, yet he was presenting himself as the super protector of animals. That sounds like dog culture too. Many, many, many children have to go under facial reconstructive surgery, yet we promote dogs as this a beautiful, amazing buddy, friend, man's best friend. Hitler did that shit too. So if you're promoting dog culture, yeah, you better reconcile yourself with the habits of Nazis. Here's one of your beautiful German Shepherd dogs. This lady right here, this in the background, that was her pet dog. She sicked it on the genitals and groin and muscles of many Jewish prisoners in Auschwitz. And they say, oh, dogs know a good person. Dogs know a good person. This dog was sicked on many, many Jewish prisoners by the orders of this woman right here. That's a whole separate documentary. I'll put it in the description. But look at this. There's that Nazi symbol. So these dogs were attacking Jewish prisoners all the time. So, yeah, dog culture says that, oh, dogs know a good person. So you're telling me that these dogs were attacking these Jewish people on purpose? Bullshit. These dogs don't know jack shit. They were sicked on people, and they're nothing but a tool to bite other humans. And they do not belong in modern human society. They're a nasty throwback to Nazi human torture. These dogs do not belong in human society. Now, you got to watch this documentary on your own, but let's hit on some key points. Here you go. Here you go. There's your buddy Hitler that was happy to cut people's legs off, cut people's spines out. He was happy to do all kinds of experiments on humans. But how did he get away with it? He just presented himself as a dog lover. Oh, look at there he is with the precious pupper getting puppy kisses. And that dog knows a good person. So that's why that dog isn't biting that good person. That's that good person, and that's that pupper doggo, right? Like the modern dog culture tells you to get the puppy kisses. Yeah, no. This fucking proves modern dog culture wrong. You're full of shit. If I go to your house and your dog barks at me, and then you try to say, oh, that dog knows that you're a bad dude. Dogs loved Hitler. Hitler loved dogs. So don't give me that fucking bullshit. And here's your dog loving buddy Hitler. He loved to present himself as an animal lover, a dog lover. That must mean he's a good human, so we better vote for him. Oh, he fed the little fawns. What a great guy, man. You know, he couldn't do anything wrong, right? You know what? Rapists and child molesters in our modern society have used husky dogs to lure women into their homes. Yet we don't talk about that. And we don't talk about this either. Perhaps we should. Alright, we're going to quit talking about this documentary for now. But I highly recommend watching it. And then look at some of the parallels of modern dog culture. But now let's move on to something else. Now here's something from more modern times. See this guy right here? This Mr. Donald Trumpovichenheimer guy? So many times they have called this Donald Trump guy Hitler. And if you go and look in the news people will tell you, oh yeah, it's totally cool to call Donald Trump Hitler. Totally cool. Totally cool. You better just call Donald Trump Hitler. I guess people that don't like Donald Trump, their best argument is to just call him Hitler. A lot of these arguments are just, they're not very good. But if you just call somebody Hitler, then that means they're automatically bad without even connecting to them to any of Hitler's stuff. So let's do another comparison in modern politics about people that act like Hitler. Now let's go to Mr. President Biden. Now, he has Hitler dogs, and they are in the White House. They are in our White House, where they bite Secret Service people, bite the Secret Service officer. Biden's dog sent back to Delaware. Look at these dogs. Look at these dogs. Biden's dog bit Secret Service agent in multiple incidents. Well, what's going on here? What is going on with these Nazi dogs that we have in our White House? Bitten. All of these dogs that Biden brought into his White House, multiple biting incidents. He sends the Secret Service officer to the hospital. What's going on here? What's happening? Let's scroll just for a minute. Okay, let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll a little more. Here we are. Major Biden gets dog in what? Inauguration. Look at this picture. Look at Biden. Look at him. I'm a good guy, 'cause I have a pupper. Look at me. Look at, there's the pupper. There's Biden. Biden must be a good guy 'cause he has a pupper, right? Everybody vote for. Oh, look at the cute pupper, guys. Oh, him take him a shower. Oh, him get petted. Oh, him go for him walk. Him must be. Oh, look, they have a little Biden flag. So Biden is using these dogs to make himself look like a good person. Biden is making dogs to. What the hell am I saying? Biden is using dogs to make himself look like a good person. Who else did this? Who else used dogs to make themselves look like a good person? What were we talking about earlier? So who else used dogs to make themselves look like a good person? Let's check. Let's check. Adolf Hitler.
Hermann Göring.
Göring.
Heinrich Himmler.
Oh, Heinrich Himmler.
3 of the highest Nazi dignitaries.
Also
3 of the key men responsible for the final solution. The genocide of 6 million Jews during the Second World War.
Oh, what?
But these men, like many Nazi officers, shared another secret, a side that is less well known and particularly disconcerting: their fascination for the animal kingdom.
Oh, the Nazis also made themselves look good because, oh, them love the little puppers. Huh, that's fucking crazy. You know what's funny about this? Biden is one of the worst perpetrators of copying other people's work. Biden copied the Nazis' work by filling the White House with German shepherds to be like, look at me, I'm a great guy, I have rescue shepherds. Meanwhile, those rescue shepherds were pooping and pissing in the elevators, biting his Secret Service people. Wow. Talk about freaking plagiarism. Biden plagiarism off the freaking Nazis. Dude, you can't fucking make this shit up. This is freaking ridiculous, you guys. And you gotta look at this stuff. You gotta do your own research. I mean, let's not waste our time looking up too much stuff. But Joe Biden plagiarized. Joe Biden plagiarized and copied other people's speech. Ended his 1988 presidential campaign. He directly copied other people's speeches and ideas. You know what? He plagiarized Hitler too by bringing these freaking German shepherds in to his office. Like, look at me, I'm a great person. I'm an animal lover. Yeah, he wasn't an animal lover, nor was he a human lover. He was just using that propaganda to make himself look good. Okay, now, earlier I pointed out how many news outlets said it was cool to call this guy right here, Donald Trump, a Nazi. But what did Donald Trump say in this speech right here? The speech right here with his top, the people in this rally are his top fans. He said, I don't really want to have a dog in the White House. I got other stuff to deal with. The second he said that, these people just let out a sigh like, oh my God, Trump doesn't love dogs. So that shows you how deep the dog propaganda is in our society. Donald Trump said he didn't want to have dogs in his White House because he's too busy doing other stuff, and it seems phony. Yet Biden's dogs bit Secret Service people, even though Biden tried to act like he was some kind of great person for having dogs. And we went and we demonized Trump for saying he didn't want to waste his time on dogs. There's plenty of people out in society that can take care of dogs. And as an example, after this little speech that Donald Trump gave, a bunch of people did these type of videos. Why does Trump have a problem with dogs? He doesn't. He just said, as the president of America, he wants to focus on making deals, solving problems, not focus on spoiling dogs in the White House. Yet people demonize him for this. Let's scroll down a bit. Do dogs take orders from Trump? Jimmy Kimmel goes off talking crap about Trump, saying that he didn't want a dog in the White House, going out of his way to call Donald Trump a dog hater. There's a bunch of stuff about Donald Trump is just a bad person. They use this word dog to try to make Donald Trump look like a bad person. And you guys can keyword search right here, Trump and dogs, and you will see that after Trump said, hey, I want to focus on the problems the American people really need solved. I don't need a dog in the White House to make myself look good. They demonized him. A bunch of all the mainstream media outlets went out of their way to be like, oh, Trump's a piece of crap. He doesn't like pupper doggos. No, he just wants to put his effort into being a solid president. And he didn't want to use the propaganda of dogs. You know what? Trump, right here in this speech, he could have brought a dog on the stage and pretended to love it and gave it puppy kisses, and he would have probably won 60 or 70% more of the American people. But he chose to be honest and not deliver propaganda, and he got demonized for it. So, isn't it interesting that so many people call Trump a Nazi, yet it was Biden that was using Nazi dogs to do Hitler type propaganda. The propaganda of, look at me, I'm a dog lover, vote for me. That's what Biden did. And it's not just those dogs that Biden had in the doghouse. There were several outlets that did this huge workup about Joe Biden and his dogs. They have all of these set up pictures of him walking around with the dog, the rescue pup, the famous line of presidential pets, blah blah blah. They did this huge marketing campaign with Joe Biden connected to a dog. Why did they do that? Is it because Joe Biden liked dogs? No. It's because they know most of Americans are so overpowered by this dog culture that they would see this dog and automatically think Biden was some kind of amazing guy. And whether he's an amazing guy or not, it doesn't matter. They utilized a dog to trick Americans into liking him instead of having any real content. And that is exactly what Hitler and his regime and his generals did to Germany. There's hundreds and hundreds of videos like this on YouTube. Look at me. I'm Joe Biden. I must be a good guy because I have a bunch of big ass freaking dogs all up in the Oval Office. Like, how can you do your job when you're worried about these dogs? And the Secret Service is supposed to be there to take care of you and your security, not to babysit your dogs. There's plenty of Americans out there that can take care of these dogs. The president is supposed to do president jobs, not be a taxpayer-funded doggy daycare for German shepherds that bite your Secret Service. But you know that 90% of Americans that see this image, they're like, oh, he likes dogs, so he must be a good person. And I can tell you that's absolutely true because all you got to do is look in the comments. If you read these comments, you will see people are just like, oh, I didn't like Biden, but now I love him because he has puppers. Huh. Well, it worked for Hitler, so I guess Biden ought to give it a try too. What a bunch of fucking fools, you people. Just because a person likes dogs, if a person likes dogs, that's actually a reason to step back and be like, why are they presenting themselves as dog lovers? Instead of being like, drop into your knees and open your mouth and, oh God, I love this person just because they love dogs. You're a fool, and you're the type of person that put Hitler into power. All right, so there we have it. We have a little bit of history, a little bit of politics, a little bit of the way name calling worked between two politics. Watch the documentary. Hitler loved dogs. Hitler loved to have a country that was full of dog lovers because he could push his propaganda. And this guy did the same thing. This guy right here did the same exact opposite thing, but yet he was called Hitler. So, what do you guys think about all that? Is there any value into examining those things from history? Is there any value into examining the politics around all that? I hope to hear from you guys and let me know what you think. Thanks for sticking around and watching. See you later.